Item number 7, property update report. Good afternoon, Sue.
Afternoon. So the property update for June, I'll take the item as being read. There have been a couple of updates since this was prepared. 4 properties in the unconditional section have now settled. In the on the market section, we have 1 property which has now gone unconditional, 1 is due to go unconditional today, and there are sale and purchases out on 2 of the others. So that leaves 1 available for sale at this stage.
That's botanical.
That's a botanical, yes.
So 1 left to sell.
1 left.
Okay. So what was the trigger point for doing the
So the trigger point was 9.
9? Yep.
So we have 8 unconditional with 1 to go today, which takes it to the trigger point.
Okay, cool. Yep. So probably see
So
something with
that process has been started.
Yes. Okay.
We're preparing the plans themselves. There's been some savings that have been identified, so the plans are being altered, and then they'll go out to tender.
Will we see that first though? Do we need a resolution to do that?
The resolution that you passed, I'm pretty sure, was to go ahead at that time.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And
Thank you,
at
Sue.
the
Councillor Body.
Sorry to harp on about that. The last council meeting, maybe we have to do it more formally. I asked for a report on that property subdivision. It's now 24 to 26 months since we started. We had documentation at the time from some real estate companies to suggest we'd sell 1 section a month for 12 months. We've now gone 26 months. I want to know what the total cost to the ratepayer has been for that full development. As you know, at the time, it was at a meeting we had down at Turangi. I voted against the subdivision. I don't believe it's the core job of council to develop property. I stand by that, but I'd like a report to back my feelings up. If it has to be done formally, then I'll write a letter to the acting CEO.
I can't promise that it will back your feelings up, but we'll certainly put a report on the next agenda with the facts. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions of Sue?
And also, just a quick update on Moa Lane. There's been a scheme plan has been drawn up for an additional 4 lots for that for those sections there, and that will be put to an agenda item at the next council meeting.
So Moa Lane, that's
So Moa Lane, Victoria.
Victoria.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Councillor Park.
Thank you. 125 Hughes Street seems to, was that relisted?
It's, you mean, is it on the market?
Yeah, it was going to be relisted this week, wasn't it?
I think so, yes. We're looking at a new agent for that. Yeah.
Over here. Just through the chair. I completely forgot what I was going to say then.
Cousin.
I could be. I did some bit of research, and I think some of those sections we've sold are coming back on privately for resale now, aren't they? Could be wrong. I'm sure I saw 1 or 2 there being listed for sale at lower prices than what they bought them for.
You're talking about botanical?
Yeah.
At lower prices.
Yes.
Once it's sold, it's sold.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Okay.
fine, but I'm worried about values. That was all. If someone's out there trying to sell, yeah. I mean, Rosie will know better. She's a tough
I wouldn't have thought so, but I haven't had a look around yet.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Sue. Where's your offsider today?
He's away today.
He's away. Okay. All right. Recommended resolution there. The information be received and keep up the good work. Thank you very much. And moved by Councillor Stewart, seconded by Councillor Park. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. It's against. Carried. Item 8, reduction in number of directors for destination Great Lake Taupo, isn't it?
No, it's not this one.
Destination Lake Taupo Limited. Just checking. Jeanette,
Hi,
how are you?
good, thank you. This is to me it's a mechanical item, so I would take it as read and I'll answer any questions. Just to clarify, this is for Destination Lake Taupo Limited. It's a shelf company, which we have to protect the name.
Thank you, Jeanette. So just a technicality here. Councillor Krasowski.
Thank you for that, Jeanette. Just on 8 bar 4, under number 12, if we're reducing the names, the number of directors, then presumably the quorum of a meeting must reduce down to 1 as well.
Yes, thank you.
Well done.
Very good. Chocolate fish.
I picked it up, Bernard, but I didn't put it. Could someone just explain for my education the reason we have that shelf company? How does it fit into the scheme of things?
It's been there a long time, way before my time, and as I understand it, it was set up to protect the name of Destination Lake Taupo. We had an advisory council way before Destination Great Lake Taupo Trust, and I think this was set up just to protect the name so that no one else can set up a company with that name.
Thank you.
It's usual standard business practice to protect your brand, to get a few variations under.
Okay, thank you, Jeanette. Could I have a mover, please, for recommended resolution? Councillor Krasuski, seconded by Councillor Jollins. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. Against? Carried. Item number 9. Extension of third-party agreement creative Taupo. This is Tina Jakes. Good afternoon, Tina.
Hello. So this one is a bit of a mechanical item as well, and we've got a contract with Creative New Zealand, and one of the things that we've done is have a third-party agreement with Creative Taupo to deliver funding on our behalf. The timing of those contracts don't line up, so this is to align up for this last financial year, the contract with Creative New Zealand.
Okay, thank you, Tina. Any questions on Tina?
No, I'm happy to move.
Mechanical. It's been moved by Councillor Stewart, seconded by Councillor Cousins. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. Against? Carried. Item number 10.
Chairman, just before we go on to item number 10, have we had a report on your last trip to China?
So it'll, Councillor Harvey did do her one at the last council meeting, but the official one will be at the August meeting. Quite simply, Chloe has been on annual leave pretty much since we returned, so we haven't had time to
have what I requested last month to be a full financial report.
Yes.
Could I just also, I don't want to be derogatory, but I didn't realise that Mr. Green was going until I received Mr. Green's email. So I don't know. I know we got an email from Your Worship to mention Mr. Green, but at the same time we got one from Mr. Green to say that he was going, and that wasn't passed by council. So I'm not quite sure where we sit on that.
So if I can, the approval process was for 2 councillors, or the mayor and a councillor, and 2 staff. Like always, it's up to the CEO to identify out who those staff are going to that's going to go. So it didn't actually need a council resolution for either of the staff, and we didn't get a resolution for either of those staff, other than the provision of the funds for that.
Okay. If I remember correctly, way back in the day, it said His Worship the Mayor and a staff member.
That was the initial process, and then it modified, and that came back to you, and you debated that at that point in time.
And then we were allowed another councillor plus or the other group that went as well.
So it became a two elected members, 2 staff members at that point in time.
Okay. Thank you.
Councillor Harvey, everyone got your report?
No, I didn't get a copy.
It wasn't at the council meeting, was it?
Your Worship,
Yes.
I think Rosie's report should be tabled today because it was an excellent report. It was just put on our desks, and she's put a lot of time into that report, and I think it should be presented at this meeting. And unfortunately, I didn't bring my copy with me, but I think it's right that you should present it to this meeting, Rosie. So it's recorded properly.
Yeah, members' reports. So it's the next item.
Under members' reports, yeah. Well, council body brought it up.
Yes. Okay, so council engagements, Tina. Any additions?
One to add on to that, and that's on Tuesday the 5th, from 10 to 11, and that's the biosolids.
Tuesday the 5th, and that's facilitated by Mr. Aitken, is it?
Sorry?
Is it? No, biosolids, is it?
Yes.
And what time, sorry?
Burma composting, so 10 to 11.
Will you be there for that one?
You reckon? It'll be awesome. It'll be awesome.
All right, okay.
Checking, did we get one come in today, Mrs. Jakes, to do with meetings of council?
That was
that one?
there was one around the elected members' guidelines, just a little catch up to go through that with you.
Thank you.
And just a note for anyone that's interested, though, that Caldera Symposium's on the 4th of July that Mr. Fox has invited us to as well.
Caldera? Can you-
Caldera Symposium.
Caldera.
All right, thank you, Tina. So we'll just move that resolution. Thank you, Councillor Park, seconded by Councillor Cousins. All those in favour, please say aye. Against, carried.